Today's video is a little different. We're going to do a small little thrift haul. I got some amazing things at amazing prices and I can't wait to share them. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. You can find Midwest Charm on all your social medias, which are linked below, as well as on our website, www.midwestcharm.co, where you can also find all of the goodies. If there's something that's not on the website and you would like to purchase this, just shoot us an email linked below or via the website and we will get back to you right away. Let's get to today's video. You guys, this is just gonna be short and sweet. I'm gonna flip two things for you, but I'm gonna show you all the really cool stuff we got. So I'm always looking for cute little things like this, you guys. How cute is that? I'm thinking maybe one of Connie's little papers clipped onto there. Wouldn't that be cute? I'm not going to do anything to it. I paid 75 cents for this, y'all. I got some really good deals this go around. Our prices aren't always this great, so I was really happy. We've got vintage curling iron for $1, and I'll figure out something to do with both of these curling irons. Look at the color on this, you guys. Look! How amazing is that? $1.50 and $1. I couldn't believe it. I scooped those so quick, along with this. These are always so super fun to just hang up as they are, but I'm actually thinking I may seal this up and maybe upcycle it a little bit. Stay tuned. I'm not sure yet, but I might. And you know I'm gonna grab this. I almost always find the square ones and not the round ones, so I'm super excited for this. These are the square ones we like to hang up, hang a towel from them, stuff up here with some wooden spoons or whatever. They're super fun, but you guys, the round one, you know I'm gonna do something cute with it, and it was only $1.50. Had to grab it. And I actually went up to the thrift store not for flipping things. It was for something else. So I was really, really excited. So this box is marked Made in Japan. The little knob needs a little gluing back on. Again, if you watched my last video, I love cute storage. You guys, this is gonna get a makeover. And that was $1.50. These were 75 cents a piece. If you have ever been in my store, you know that I sell these all the time. And they fly out of there. I will paint them maybe with some milk paint so they're all nice and distressed and chippy, and get them in the store. And last but not least is this heavy, amazing wooden tray. This was $3.50 for this oak tray. It was definitely worth it. This is going to get sanded down because, as you can see, there's lots of wear and tear, but this will be in a thrift haul down the road. So not this one. Sorry if you were looking forward to seeing that. Not happening today, but I am going to do up those little mirrors and that little box. So stay tuned to the very end to see the final results, and let's get to flipping these projects. Two quick projects today. This little vintage box, I believe, was $1.50 at our little local thrift shop. As you can see, the little knob came out, so that's just a little bit of glue. I used Titebond Quick and Thick. That, along with all of the other items used in today's video, will be linked below. And that's going to just get a little bit of wipe up after I get it glued in there. We're going to let that sit and dry for just a minute. And then we're going to take the tags off of these two little mirrors. I buy these every single time I see them. I think I paid 75 cents a piece, and these sell super duper duper fast. And this is just me pondering what colors to use today. For the mirrors, we are going to be using DIY Apothecary, one of everybody's fave, I believe. This is going to get two good coats on here. I am not distressing these, you guys. I know, shocker. And you do see me getting this on the mirror because this is water activated and super easy to clean up. And actually on these, I take my flat razor and scrape them off and then just use a wipe to clean up the rest of the mirror. Super easy to do. You guys, this flip took no time at all, and I'm telling you, these sell so well. They're just the perfect little addition to a gallery wall. They're perfect for small spaces, And if you're from the Midwest like I am, you know the benefit of having mirrors throughout your house to bounce light into places where it doesn't get, especially during these winter months. It is a lifesaver. So we're going to get some apothecary on this, and let's see here. We are going to go ahead and get our second coat on these. And yes, I do work in stages, and you can see part of my other project right there, and I apologize. Normally I don't do that, but I wanted to do these in order so that it was a little bit easier for you guys to follow. So this is just the second coat going on. You guys can see, even with just the first coat, I got great coverage, but the second one is just going to give me even better coverage. DIY paint is heavily pigmented and so beautiful. And here I am using that flat razor, and I'm just scraping off towards the frame, and then just kind of tapping it and using the razor to scrape the little dusty parts off of there. If you don't want to deal with that, you can just go ahead and go in with a wet baby wipe and wipe all of it off, and then you don't have the little dust particles from this. We are going in with a big top for our sealer on this, which does give it a very slight sheen. It is beautiful. Then we're just going to let it dry. I'm doing nothing else to this other than cleaning that mirror. Back to the little box, we're going to go in with Old 57, and on the drawer part we're going to make sure to do all of the edges and then give this 2 good coats. And as I am working with this piece, I realize that there is some loose sides, so I end up going back in with Titebond, quick and thick, and glue up what needs to be glued up, clean up any glue that leaks out. And you'll see that here coming up. This is such a beautiful color. It looks great with the waxes on it, either clear, white, dark, any of them. It just matches so many things, and looking at it in the bottle, you might not always think that, but I guarantee it does. And right about here is when I realize that this is definitely going to need some glue. And I thought I could just go in on the bottom and just do 2 little drops and it would hold, but I realized this is definitely vintage. There was a Made in Japan sticker on the bottom. I just realized this wasn't going to hold up, and probably why it was dropped off at the Goodwill. But Titebond Quick and Thick really does a great job of fixing items, and there you can see the gap getting bigger as my hand is right there. And this is where I just kind of put it in, going down the sides, and then I'm going to squeeze it all back together and wipe up that glue. And then we're just going to touch up any of the paint where I touched, go along the rim of this. I'm not painting the inside. I want to make sure that the drawer pulls nice and smoothly, and adding paint to the inside could make it sticky and not want to do that. So now we are going in with our second coat, because this is like a red wood. 1, I was worried it was going to bleed. It did not. But 2, I really needed to have that second coat just to give it full coverage. You could still see some of the red kind of peeking through. And as you notice, it's not a real heavy coat, but it's just enough to get that covered. And I do go back in. I don't remember if I caught it on camera or not, but the bottom, I do go back in and give that 2 coats of paint as well and get that sealed up too. Isn't this a pretty color? I absolutely love Old 57. It's a great color for the rest of winter here, for spring, summer. It's just a really versatile color. I'm gonna go along that edge one more time. All right, y'all. Next, we're going to take a Whispering Willow transfer. I pulled out a couple of little mushrooms and decided to apply those. I debated on the strawberry, but I ended up using that on something else. You guys, you just peel off the back, lay this down where you would like for it to go. Use the little transfer stick that comes with it to rub it down, and then once it's released, you take that plastic to rub that in and get out any air bubbles that might be in it. And we are going to repeat it with this one. I am right here just cutting off a part to go, just of the plastic to go around the little handle so that I'm able to lay this flat and not have to work around that. And yes, I did just use my thumbnail too. Get that released. And then I'm looking at this thinking there's just something missing on the top there. So I go back to Whispering Willow and pull out one of these little leaves, have it drop down from the top going down. And then we are going to get this all sealed up. We are again going to be using Big Top. And I do believe I did go over this with one of my little finger sanders. I believe there is 240 grit sandpaper on this right now, just giving a light distress around the little rim there on the edge, and then going across those transfers to make them look like they've been on here forever and they're not just a sticker laying on top. And then I'm going to hit all the corners and edges of the base. We're going to blow off any of the dust. And there was a little drip right there, so I'm just using my razor to scrape that off because that will keep it from sliding smooth. And here we go with the sealer. And I'm just going to do 1 coat on this. And you guys, here come the pictures of our finished projects today. Just 2 really quick ones, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys liked them, if you've ever done something similar. If you've ever seen these home interior little mirrors, because I'm telling you guys, scoop them. Scoop them, scoop them.